Good morning and welcome to the Decluttering Mama. Today my goal is to tackle all these pots and pans that have no space. I took everything I have out of the cupboard and let's see today what I can get rid of to make more room, because there is just no room. Everything's crammed. Can't put anything away. We all get frustrated and nobody wants to put the dishes away. Let's get started. So good morning once again. My goal today is to try to get rid of half of everything that you see here. There is no space, no room. I love that saying, does it bring me joy? And if it doesn't bring me joy and it's stressful, then it needs to go. So today I was looking at my cookie sheets because 2 were sitting in the sink from when my kids made something last night to eat real quick. And I realized I think I have too many cookie sheets. I have 2 cookie sheets that I cannot even fit in the oven together side by side. So what's the point of having all these cookie sheets when I can only use one at a time? So I'm ready. So let's declutter together. So first, let's get on to the baking. We'll get to the pots and pans a little later. We'll just push that over there. I love baking. I do a lot of baking. I love my family. There's a lot of us, so it seems like every month there's a cake to be baked. A lot of this stuff I got when I was younger at yard sales or thrift shops, secondhand stores, and I could tell you I've probably used this Angel Food cake pan maybe 5 times ever. I made Angel Food cake, and there's still like the crumb of Angel Food cake. So I'm not really too bothered by parting with this, and this can go right back to donate, or I can even actually just put it on Facebook and find out who would like this. Of course I'd like clean it up because I'd be embarrassed if I gave it to them dirty. So that's going over there. Let's see. I do bake a lot of cakes. And I think I can usually fit about 3 of these in the oven at a time. Where's the 3rd one? I'm definitely keeping these because I do bake. I like these little ones. I've actually made my older teens their birthday cakes, like 4 little tiny cakes on top. So I will definitely keep this. So this is gonna go, I'm gonna set keep over there. This, it was just sitting in the bottom of the oven pan. The pan warmer is our pot holder. It keeps our pots and pans. So I'm going to part with this because I already have a small copper bottom one that I use for corn. I haven't used this one. I didn't use this during the holidays. I mean, as you can see, there's like a cobweb on it. Yeah. So this definitely, I can part with this. I might throw this away because they say Corningware made before now, I think like the 2015 or something is when they really started, so there could be lead in this, so this definitely can go in the trash. Here's my other baking pan. It's a little smaller. I should get rid of it because I don't really like using pans that are uneven. Like this would not even make, where did I put it? This would not even make like a 3-tiered cake. It's not even the same. So I can part with this, absolutely. This can go. I like this little one. This one can probably go too. It's got a little rust in it. Don't use these in the dishwasher. Dishwasher seems fine, so I can part with that. I want to keep this. Let's see, what else can we go for the baking? This is the inside of that rice cooker from that last video. So now I can put this with the rice cooker, so now we can really use the rice cooker. So I'll put this up here so then I can get it all organized in its right spot. I I see a lot of lids. Won't go there yet. This, I can part with this. This went in the dishwasher. This is like got some rust stains on it. I'm never going to use it. There's beet marks from trying to like get the cake out. This definitely, I can't even donate that. There's another garbage. So I've already cleared up, look how much space. I've already cleared up like this much space. This is like the size of like a large Domino's pizza already. So that's gone. Oh, thank goodness, because it's just getting so overwhelming in here. Where else? Where else? Oh, there's a lot of lids. This I do make applesauce bread and banana bread, so I'm keeping this for baking. And I put this over here. And my teenage daughter now is starting to bake a lot more too. Oh, this is a toughie. This one right here, I never really use it. Like I should for like casseroles and stuff. I think the only time I use this is to make like yams at Thanksgiving. So I'm going to put this in the I'm not quite sure pile. So I get the pile over here for keeps, the pile in front of me for get rid of and donate. And this pile over here is going to be I am not sure yet. So there's that. Let's see what else do we got. Oh, I definitely use this. I just made Magic Cookie Square Bars, and I just put it in here. I make a pistachio pudding dessert in for the 4th of July that I put in here. I use this dish probably every other month, so this is absolutely a keep. I love the size, and it works. And I think I got this like at Value Village or something years ago. I know I'd said about the other pan with the paint, with the lead. It is USA, so I think it could be a little bit more current. I don't know. But I do want to keep it, like I said, I don't use it like all the time. So here's my for sure keep pile. Look how nice and tidy it all fits in. It all fits together. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. This I just bought because I'm always making zucchini bread in this and cakes, and it's just really nice. And what did I just use this pan for last? I can't remember. A pumpkin bread, that's right. So I do the zucchini bread in the summer, pumpkin like bread cake. It's more of like a cake when it's in this kind of pan. I just did that. Oh, and then I made pumpkin pie squares because I really didn't want to make 2 separate pies and roll out the dough. Just had a baby, really tired, so all I did was make a pie crust, pushed it down, and then just added all the pumpkin, and it turned into pumpkin bars. Like, it was so good, almost better than a pie slice, as long as there's Cool Whip. So I'm definitely keeping this. And I can say that this definitely fits in pretty nice, pretty even. It's like a Tetris game. Look at that, all right in there. This can slide into my cupboard and out. So then that way everybody's going to want to put dishes away because now there's going to be a place to put dishes instead of trying to cram it all in. The last for the baking, I definitely want to keep these. I love these cookie racks. Like I used to have the old school ones with just the metal and it was like the 1 bar across, but I bought these probably like 5 years ago. Absolutely love these. I've even cooked bacon on them on the cookie sheet in the oven, and it didn't warp these or rust these. So I'm definitely keeping these. I'm going to set these over here. These don't mean storing breast milk over that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now this is the Does It Bring Me Joy? I do love this pan. I do not use it often at all. I did just bake a cake with it. It's kind of hard when baking with this, you know, if you all have one, because these little ruts here, you know, and you got to make sure that the cake that you're making is cooled off enough so that it doesn't stick, because I've taken it out too soon and then the top half sticks, and then you gotta like peel the top out and then stick it back on to make it look okay, and then drizzle it with frosting. So this is going in the I'm not sure pile. I don't use it often. I used it once this year, and I think I went 2 years without even touching it before that. Let's get on to the cookie sheets. Cookie sheets. So I love my cookie sheets. I use them all the time, non-stop. As you can see, they're really dark, and I know the kids like using this one for little pizza rolls. We use this one for bacon a lot of the times. And then I have these two for cookies. And I don't even think I can scrub these clean, but I'm definitely not buying anymore. The dilemma that I always have, though, is that in my oven, I can only fit like one cookie sheet in at a time. So this one was one that I got as a Christmas present years and years ago from Costco. And it has held up pretty good. And then this 3-set I got from my daughter for Christmas. I think I need to let one of them go. Because like I said, I can barely fit these 2 small ones in when making cookies. And I never do cookies on a cookie rack where it's above the other cookie rack, because the cookies on top would never, they don't get as cooked. Oh, I've got 4 of these, and we use them all the time. I might have to decide between this one or decide between the one. Okay, so I got to decide between the 2 big ones, the one from Costco or this one right here. It's a really tough decision because, like I said, I can't fit 2 in. I can't fit this and another one in at the same time. The bigger one has more space. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of this one. I'm going to put this in the get rid of pile. It would be nice to maybe get some newer ones because these get so dark. Because we've used bacon on all of them, and then if they don't get scrubbed right away, then it just kind of forms this buildup. And actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the Costco one. Because this Costco one is seen its day. I mean, it's just like, just baked on grease. Okay. So this keeps, I'm going to put it in the keep pile. Wow, look at that. It all fits so neat and tidy. What else can we start with? Cast iron is good. I used to use the cast iron a whole lot more. Shoot, yeah, I've got some cast iron pieces. They're hard to season. So I think I'm going to have to, I usually try to season them every fall, but this fall I didn't because I was having a baby and I didn't do it. So, but cast iron is really good and really healthy. So I think my plan is to like, just not talk about the cast iron today. We can move on to, oh, there's some more baking stuff. I can't really get down to it though. We used to use this all the time, but I think it's seen its last day. It's that one. I got this little baby crock pot. I think I've used it twice in 2 years. I think once for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, so I'm ready to let this go. It's not like, you know, I mean, it's good for cheese dips and stuff, but I mean, we're in COVID and nobody's came over, and then I was pregnant, so nobody would have came over anyways, because I wasn't feeling good for months with the morning sickness. So that'll go. What else do we got here? This crock pot, yes, I'm keeping. I sometimes do 2 crock pots at a time. I've got my casserole crock pot, and then I got this little mini one. I'll put carrots or chopped potatoes or something in here like a vegetable. If I don't really feel like cooking, I just throw it in the morning and dinner's done. So this is the keeps. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to set it over there. Here's another thing. I've got 4 of these. I can fit about 4 of these in my oven at a time. So I'm going to keep all 4 of these They're pretty small. They'll just stack in neatly in there. This is like the cookie tray that we use during the holidays. This might have to go like in the back of the shelf, but I think I do want to keep this. We put the Santa cookies on it, so I'm going to set that there. Here's this. Never used these. I bought these for like a birthday or something, and I'm just going to give these away. 10-inch cake circles. Yeah, I usually, if I do the kids' birthday cakes, I just put it on a plate that I buy from the dollar store, like one of these. Just like a throwaway one. This was supposed to be, yeah, just thrown away. It's $1. It's no different than buying this for like $10, you know. So, and that just takes up space. That just takes up space. I'm keeping this, the waffle iron. Oh, I left a waffle in here that I forgot about. Oh my gosh, so I gotta scrub this out. I usually, oh, okay, well, I'm closing that back up until I can get to it. Ooh, I have not made a waffle in a very long time, but I'm not getting rid of this because I do. But I would not advise this brand because it definitely, it cooks them so slow. Not like the old ones that were like really hardy and like metal from like the 80s and the 90s. Everything changes and it gets cheaper. Let's see, I've got George Foreman grill. We use this often. I hate that this broke. I got this at like a secondhand store, but we use this all the time. So this is definitely a keep, which I'm going to just put this back in the cupboard because I'm running out of space. So now it's like easy to get access to it. It's just sitting right there. We got lids here. This little roaster I love. For the holidays, I will put in like a half an acorn squash, or if my mom comes over, I'll put a yam in here in the oven. So my plan is to keep this. I do like it. It's cute. Set that there. I use this. This is what I use for casseroles. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of that one square one that I wasn't sure about, because this one is the real make a casserole. And I just made shepherd's pie the other night for the family, and I used my big casserole dish that is from my crock pot. So it works. So I will keep this. I like this pan. I'm going to keep this. This is a bigger pan than normal for baking. It's nice. I can do like a 2-layer. The bigger pan is good because then I can cut it up and have those cute little cake characters cut into it and make like rabbit ears on a cake. So that fits in there well. A couple of straws that were on the bottom stuck in here. Now let's move on to pans. Because I have all these lids sitting here, and I have all these pans sitting here. I absolutely love this one. This one I'm keeping. It's my steamer pan. Okay, so there's one set down. So this is a keeper. So I'm putting that right here. All the keeps are going to get put there. I love my copper bottoms, and it's been a long time, but I love taking the lemon with the salt and then scrubbing it to where they get like all clean looking again. Let's see if I can find a lid for this one. That's not the right one. Let's look at this one. That's not the one. It's tough because I really love these pans. Nope, not that one either. There's this. These are like the original. I'm keeping this. It's not a matching lid, but I went to the Goodwill and I found lids to match pots. So this one is a for sure, because this one's good for a small thing of macaroni. This one's good for the vegetables. Just trying to find proper fitting lids for all of these. I love, this is my little one. So I got this one for like corn for the holidays. And I really think that I am definitely fine with letting the little one go, that little ceramic one. So I'm keeping this one. Looks like it needs to be washed out a little. These definitely. I like how they all stack. I never use this one. So our family's too big to use this little teeny saucepan. So I'll see if maybe my folks want it. Because they have a lot of copper bottoms. And I don't want to get rid of them because they're hard to come. They're definitely hard to come by now. I've got that one. I actually like almost have two the exact same. I think this one's bigger, so this might be the one. This might be the one to keep because it's bigger and the family's bigger. So I've got 3 pots. I have 4 working burners. So I know for the holidays, I definitely love. Which one did this fit in? This one's kind of bent. I don't know if I want to keep that one. But I know that I'm trying to keep it simple. Definitely trying to keep it simple. I'm keeping this one. I know there's a little itty bitty baby lid for it, but I'm just not sure exactly where it is. I got this one too. Oh, here's a lid. Hold on. This is so cute. I got this for Christmas to make one of those little cookies. Okay, so this one I'm keeping for sure. This one has a lid. I love this one. Now let's see which one this lid fits. Aha! Oh. This one fits this one, but this one and this one are almost identical. This is really tough. Trying to declutter, but I'm not sure if I'm really ready to get rid of the copper. I do use this. I use this one all the time. It's bigger than it looks on the video, but I do use this one all the time. I do love it. I definitely. Oh, this is filled with nursing stuff and bottle things. So see, this is what we're talking about decluttering. I put things places because there's not enough room. So this all is ready to go in the trash because I'm not using any of that anymore. It served its purpose. So I've got this pot is amazing for the potatoes. This one's amazing. So that's good. This big pot, oh, I never used this big pot. I think I've used it like, I don't know, to like pour some hot water in it to wash the car last summer. So, I don't know. I think I might say goodbye to this big one because we don't do crabs and we don't do that much corn. And if we do like barbecue and stuff, we go over to families because they have a bigger space than we do here. So that's going in the get rid of pile. So I've been able to narrow down and I'm very happy. Haha, here's the baby lid to my special corn pot. So if it's the holidays, you know, there's plenty of them. 4th of July, Easter, Christmas. There's 4 burners usually going all at once. But even when I take the potatoes off, I like to use that burner then for the stuffing. So I got to make sure I've got 5 or 6 pots. So let's count. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here's the 6. This lid is good. This one came with our ceramic pot, and it also works with this one too. So, you know, I've got 2 lids, but it might be smart to actually get rid of one because I do not use the 2 huge pans at the exact same time. So I don't know if I want to keep this one or this one. I'm not sure. This one looks like it's sturdier. This one, the screw is already coming loose and it's twisting. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. And I do like this metal handle. So one lid now for the 2 pots. Because like I said, I only use 1 pot at a time. So that's good. So that's gone. I'm getting really excited. This is looking really, really good. This is looking really good. See, this lid, I don't even know. Oh, this lid. See, I've got 2 lids, and this one doesn't even fit. This one's going. Goodbye. This one's leaving now. So I've got myself a real hearty pile of goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, this lid doesn't even really fit on this one. This one here, it doesn't fit on. I've got a lid for all of them. I think these are going to go too. I think these are going to go too. And I think the mailman just knocked on the door. Alright, so anyways, I'm deciding to keep these. I definitely keep my roaster because I use this more than 1 time a year. And I bought this because I thought I was going to roast my turkey in it, and I didn't. And then it just turned into more clutter for holding pots and pans on the top of my thing. So I'm probably going to just get rid of that too because I didn't use it. Don't plan on using it. If I make something for Easter coming up, then I'll definitely. Okay, so I'm feeling confident. And just give me a moment, and then I'll show you what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. Okay, so it's been a busy morning. It's now afternoon. I had an appointment that I went to. I was able to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Very happy. All this stuff that you see, I'm keeping. I also, I forgot about all of this stuff too. Let me get this out. I've got all my Tupperware that I'm keeping for another day. But I do, like I have all of this stuff too. I'm trying to make some room for all of this. I do have a glass bowl that I want to keep. I have these serving platters that, you know, for the holidays, it's kind of hard because I'm not sure exactly, like, I might just store all of this stuff underneath the stove because now that I cleared that out, I've got like all these holiday platters and I like having them. This one got warped a little bit, it seems like. So there's all of this. I do like having family over, and I love serving. Oh, see, this is broke, so this has to go. This is dollar store. I try to hold on to things because I don't like spending money. This is holiday. I mean, they do only get used once a year. If I have the space, I'll keep it at the end. If not, then I'll just spend $1 next year and buy a serving platter at the Dollar Tree so that I can have the space now for everything. These are my favorite bowls. I love stainless steel bowls. I love this big glass bowl. I mean, I use this for like the pasta salad and stuff, which makes me think, do I really need this one? I mean, it's tough. If they all fit neatly, and see, it doesn't really stack nice. There, glass inside there. So I'm definitely keeping these. These can go back maybe on this top shelf. So let me show you. It gets a little overwhelming. That's why it's best to just like do one drawer at a time. And then do, you know, the next day or the next weekend, do the other side of the drawer. I'm not getting to that cupboard yet with the food. Here it is. We got this cleared out. I cleaned underneath the stove and I found 3 extra lids. This is all of the stuff that I'm keeping that we use. It looks like a nightmare right now, but all of this is going to fit nicely down there, nicely down there, and I think I'm just going to leave the big pots up there. So yeah, let's organize. Here we go. Here is all the stuff that I get out from underneath. This is still good stuff for donating. Can give some to the neighbors too. And now for the final product. I was able to fit everything back in here super neat and tidy. Look at that. I got rid of all of that stuff in my oven warmer. I've got pans and Christmas dishes that I wanted to keep, and then even I worked a little bit in here. I lowered this shelf down so that I could fit these in nice and stacked, and then the next job is going to be how to organize Tupperware. Thanks for helping me today to declutter. I hope that you as well can declutter your home, and hopefully I motivated you, because like I'm really pleased. But not right there. I had to stack them back on top because there's just not enough space in our tiny home to put everything everywhere. But I use all of those pots except that big one, but I don't know, it kind of stacks the other pots in it, so I might just keep it because of that. So join me next time, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the Decluttering Mama channel.